Hello, beautiful you. Welcome to the travel series, where we take a road trip to the Netherlands with two of our dogs. On the way, we explore Bilbao, Mont Saint-Michel, Paris, and much more. In the Netherlands, we stay with my mom, who lives in a beautiful place. We visit family and friends. I let Diogo taste the Dutch cuisine, and of course, we have a lovely day going around Amsterdam. Until it's time to say goodbye and we make our way back home again. This and more in a daily video. Will you follow along? We started this day with missing breakfast with my mom and her partner Bob.
A nice cappuccino, babe.
Oh, this is the life.
But luckily we sort of got a second chance here, and then it was time for me and my mom to go shopping.
Schrik me helemaal wild, hè? Oké.
Ooh. She took me to a second-hand shop that I've never been before, so I was super excited. Luckily they did have a trolley in this store, so now it's just a matter of fitting everything on. My method is to go through all the racks and then get everything I think I like, then try everything on, and then I make a selection on what to get. My cousin Blessing, who feels like my brother, he came over to visit, and it was so nice to see him and to introduce him to Diogo and vice versa, of course. I also made a nice dinner and luckily everybody liked it. We're at my dad's. We are visiting, so Diogo can see his house, and the doggies are very excited. Oh, this is walking nicely, babe. Oh, careful, Romy. I'm giving you a little tour through his house, if you like that, because he likes to make his house look pretty, and I think he did a really good job. And this is his dog, Maggie. She is very old already and very cute. And this is the corridor, the stairs, and then the kitchen. Diogo was telling my dad all about our day in Amsterdam whilst he was making some nice tea for us. We were also going to have lunch at my dad's, and this was a little starter whilst he was preparing the rest. It was very tasty. In the meantime, we also had a look through the garden. I think it looks really nice. It's super full, but it has very nice things in it. Very nice, no? Some nice rosemary.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit overcrowded when everything grows, no?
Some figs. He has a lot of herbs and quite a few things that you can eat in general, which I love, and I'd recommend everyone to do that. Let me guess. You could live here.
I could live here, right here, in this chair. I have a garden with grapes, strawberries. What else do I need?
Apparently it wasn't a very good grape year, but they were still very tasty and I think they looked super cute. My dad made lunch. Are you eating it yet, babe? Because then you can tell everyone if it's nice or not.
You want something to drink, Lisa?
No, I'll be okay. Thank you.
No water also?
It's a very long time before Diogo can tell us if it's nice or not.
Is it?
It's horrible.
Oh.
That's the answer.
He always says that first.
That's very good, very good.
Thanks, Bob.
Maybe the best creation I've ever tasted.
It was very delicious. I really enjoyed it. And then after lunch it was time for a nice walk with the doggies. He lives in a very beautiful place as well, with also a lot of forest and close to a lot of Hunebedden. If you don't know what those are, then keep watching because I will show you and tell you all about it. It was such a beautiful day to go for a walk. The forest looked amazing. It was a lovely temperature, but you could also feel that it was getting ready for autumn. In this area you can find a lot of little poems hidden everywhere, which was part of an event, and I think it's a very nice idea. Under this little hill there is a hunebed. They used to all be like this, but quite a few have been dug out. I'll show you here. So yes, this is a hunebed. You might think it's just a bunch of boulders, but they're an important part of the Dutch history. There are different stories about what they were used for, but one thing that they were definitely used for are graves. There are some very small ones, some broken ones, and also some very big ones. The next one I will show you is one that is very popular, as many people like it because of the way it's built up.
There's a bigger one over there. That's quite nice.
This is the one I was talking about. Here's a little bit of information, and this is what it looks like.
You must see it from over here, Lisa.
Okay.
See the white, how white each tree is.
How they transport these rocks? That's the question, right?
It must be maybe 400 or 500 years old.
Yeah.
The beach.
How did they do it, Tony? How did they transport it?
You might have guessed it already, but the reason that this is a favorite is of course because of this beautiful tree. I think it's not bad for a grave.
Kaya, come then. Come. Come.
They say that it's a lot of slaves, but
Come then.
there are no traces.
Good girl, Romy. Kaya, come.
But instead very
Kaya. Come. Come, baby.
Kaya wasn't feeling it, or maybe she read the sign that I didn't read. It said you shouldn't climb them. Oops! There is also a Hunebed museum that we sadly didn't have time for this time, but it would be nice to visit the next time we come. Next to the museum there is the biggest Hunebed that you can admire for free, so of course we went there to have a quick look.
This is the biggest one.
This is again.
Sorry.
This could have been somebody's house.
I guess that Diogo could live here. On our way back we walked through these beautiful community gardens, something that we all like very much. There were still so many flowers and also some fruit and veggies still growing here and there. I find this all so inspiring, and I know we used to all live like this in the past, but I'm convinced that this is the future again. This is what we all should strive for. There was still quite a lot of tomatoes growing in this greenhouse and they looked so good.
2 years ago they started this garden.
So this is where food is grown for the less fortunate, and I think it's a great initiative. And then we got back, we were all having a little rest and one last tea before we were driving all the way north again. Because that is where my best friends in the world live. I know Nienke already since I was a toddler, and we basically spent our whole childhood and our teenage years together.
It's a new friend. That's a nice friend. Look what Nienke got us. She made this for us with all pictures in it and very nice things. My favorite chocolate, especially this flavor is my favorite.
And another reason why I love visiting them is this.
What is that, Kaipaja? That is nice. Hi, Madelief. Hi, Madelief.
What? She still remembers you? Oh, does he still
Of
remember?
course she does.
Does she?
Look at
Hola.
that, babe. What careful with the doggies though, Annemarie.
Look at this! Oh, buddy.
Give him a kiss, baby. He wants a kiss. Oh,
worden
wat
die zo
schattig,
vriendelijk.
Annemarie.
They are so friendly. Look,
Oh, yes, I has one too.
oh, look, Wanda.
So cute.
Dat is Mees, dit is Stitch en dat is Pluis.
Ah, een leuk lieverd.
The guinea pig made us both laugh so much. It's just hilarious. I just love it. But is there anything cuter than baby bunnies? Nienke got us some delicious cake that we all enjoyed a lot.
Yum, yum, yum.
And they also have this lovely dog called Famke, who normally doesn't like to play with other dogs so much, until she met Kaya, I guess, the queen of playing.
Oh goodness, they're gone.
Diogo got a little tour through that beautiful house, or little tour, it's quite a big house, so let's say it was a big tour. They only recently moved back into their house after it was completely turned upside down. The house was damaged by the earthquakes they experience in the province of Groningen sometimes, and so they took everything down except the outer walls, and then from there they built it all back up again. But with a most amazing result, I must say, because they've created a beautiful home.
Baby, you're not looking at me.
Hello.
I really like the little mezzanine and the view towards the kitchen from here. We were first going to sleep here, but in the end we ended up sleeping upstairs in the guest room as the doggies behaved so well.
The doggies got a nice treat and they're going to stay here because we're going out for a bite to eat. And Yogo's here playing the poker, and he has all sorts of snacks here. Will you survive, babe?
I'm being spoiled. I think I'll do all right. Yeah. I think I'll be okay.
On the way to the restaurant, we were treated to this beautiful sunset, and it just got better and better. I mean, how beautiful is this? Oh, and by the way, I didn't get to finish my story earlier. I know Jeroen since I was 13, and then my best friends ended up marrying each other, and then they got 2 beautiful children. How Dutch do you want it to get? We went to a place in Hunebedden aan Zee that I've never been before, but it was a very nice location next to the water. And not completely unimportant, the food was delicious as well. But to be honest, the best part for me was to have some quality time with this beautiful family that I love so very, very much. And to end the day well, Nienke and I went into the hot tub. It was very nice and warm and very enjoyable. I just didn't go into chlorine water for such a long time, but I survived. We planned to stay for 1 night, but we ended up staying 3 nights. And if you want to find out why, then do not miss the next video where we go to the beach. We hope you liked today's video, and if you did, then please give it a like. And if you have a spare second, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you didn't do that already. We see you in the next one. Bye bye!